Hello, it's Bill with Colorado 4x4 Van out here at van headquarters. I just thought I'd give you guys an update. Posted a couple of videos of the action, but not much in the way of description. But the new solar, when we went up to Rand, worked great. It worked so great that during the day, even it was partially cloudy at best, cloudy a lot of the time. So, but it kept everything running and charged. Plus, I was able to. We took this radio first time, plugged that into my inverter, and it charged that during the day while we were out riding and stuff. So worked great, worked perfect. And on the solar note, I took my old system, you might remember this from the van, and I put it in the van HQ here. And I have the battery here. The 100-watt panel is up on the roof up there that I'm going to use on the pod or something like it for the pod eventually. And charge controller, the readout. Here's a battery that I had from the pod. And then this cord is hooked up, plugs into the van to keep it charged up when it's parked in here. There's small draw from various little things. The radio has a probably has a capacitor in there that keeps charged, and I forget what else. Oh, the iPad's plugged in, so that charges, and things like that. Not a lot of draw, but just enough that if I park it in here and I don't use it for a couple of weeks, it doesn't keep up. So hooked up to that, and as you can see, it's early in the morning, fairly early in the morning here, and it's already on float charge. So working good there. Third thing I want to talk about is Just Incredible announced that RVCon is going to happen up at Peace Arch Park August 21st. That's a Sunday, and I'm going to try and I'm 90% that I'm going to drive up there. So I'm looking over the map to go up to RVCon, and hopefully you can see this. Via I-90 is the road I chose because, like I said, I have some friends near Bozeman here, which is about halfway. That's 1,430 miles. In contrast, the furthest I've taken the van so far is to Moab, Utah, and that is 413 miles each way. So yeah, that's going to be an adventure. But I made the trip drive before. My dad and I did it in 2005 on our motorcycles, and we went all the way out to Victoria Island. But we were averaging a lot higher speeds than I'm going to be able to average on the van. But we did that in 2 days. It seems like we stayed I-90, middle of nowhere hotel, the first night after a 12-hour ride. And then we made it to Vancouver the next day and stayed the night at a place by the ferries and took the ferry out the next morning. So this won't be quite that far, by short about 40 miles, but the van doesn't go 90 miles an hour, 90 plus miles an hour like the sport bikes did. So I have some friends that live outside of Bozeman, Montana. That's about halfway, so if I can get there in one day, I could probably push on the next day. So if I left Friday, that give me Friday and then Saturday to get into the Washington general area, and then it's Sunday during the day is the get together, so that would leave me some time to get up there. So all goes well, I could make that happen, and I think I'm going to push for that. It's been introduced to Congress and got a fairly favorable approval rating, so we'll see what happens. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. So I'll post more videos as I get more of the van interior done, but I think the solar is good to go. I'm going to stick with this. It covered everything that I've done, and it worked well. So I think I'm okay there. Couple of minor things to wire up yet, but then I can put all the paneling on that side and finish it up, so I don't need to get in there anymore. So that's the update, and I'll post another video when I get some more done. Until next time.
I met her in a club down in Old Soho.